Importing products into a new country can be a complex and daunting process. There are a number of different regulations and requirements that must be met in order for your products to be legally sold in that country. One of the most important of these requirements is that your products must be properly labeled. In this video, we will discuss the specific requirements for labeling imported products. We will cover everything from the information that must be included on your labels to the language that your labels must be written in. We will also provide some tips on how to ensure that your labels are compliant with the regulations in your target market. The first thing you need to know about labeling imported products is that the requirements vary from country to country. In some countries, the regulations are very strict, while in others they are more relaxed. It is important to do your research and make sure that you are aware of the specific requirements in the country where you plan to sell your products. Some of the most common requirements for labeling imported products include the product name, the ingredients list, the net weight or volume, the country of origin, the manufacturer's contact information, the expiration date, any warnings or cautionary statements. In addition to these basic requirements, some countries may also have specific requirements for the language that your labels must be written in. For example, in the European Union, all labels must be written in at least one of the official languages of the EU. If you are not sure what the specific labeling requirements are in your target market, you can contact the relevant government agency for more information. You can also find a lot of helpful information online. Tips for complying with labeling requirements. Once you know the specific labeling requirements in your target market, you can start to create your labels. Here are a few tips to help you ensure that your labels are compliant. Use a reputable printing company that is familiar with the regulations in your target market. Use high-quality materials and inks that will not fade or smudge. Make sure your labels are easy to read and understand. Use clear and concise language. Avoid using any images or graphics that could be misinterpreted. If you are still not sure how to comply with the labeling requirements in your target market, you can always consult with a qualified expert. A labeling specialist can help you create labels that meet all of the necessary requirements and ensure that your products are legally sold in your target market. Labeling imported products can be a complex and challenging process, but it is essential to ensure that your products are compliant with the regulations in your target market. By following the tips in this video, you can create labels that meet all of the necessary requirements and avoid any potential problems. Call to action. If you are interested in learning more about the specific labeling requirements in your target market, you can contact the relevant government agency or visit their website. You can also find a lot of helpful information online.